We are officially at the beginning of September. It's back to school for all our kids, and it's time to look at what is happening with the Pokemon market and looking at some products that are great buys for longer term investing. And when I say longer term, I don't mean to buy for 1 year. I'm talking about 2 to 3 years down the line. You'll see some great increase in the products that we're going to be looking at today. And some of the products we're going to be looking at today are going to be a little bit pricey, but as I mentioned, this is for a long-term hold. So you're looking around 2 to 3 years. If you're willing to do that, these products are right up your alley. Let's dive in. So we're going to be using TCG Player today to look at our products. And here we go. The first product we're going to be looking at today is the Destined Rivals ETB. Yes, the Destined Rivals ETB. This one over here is going to be a killer in the future. And I'm telling you because, again, this is essentially the Team Rocket box. This is the Team Rocket box that we're supposed to be getting, the Team Rocket set that we were supposed to be getting in English. Unfortunately, it didn't have the Team Rocket name, but this box is, you cannot do anything else to it other than say it's a Team Rocket box. You've got the R in the background, you've got Mewtwo and Giovanni standing in front of it. This is the Team Rocket box. And in all honesty, this box over here, just because of the way it looks, it's going to be a fantastic product selling sealed. Again, that's just my opinion on this. Anything Team Rocket on it, it usually does really well. And again, it's very nostalgic. From those of you back in the day collecting in the 90s, this is one that's right up your alley. Let's look at the price of this. So currently going for $98, up about 11% over the last 3 months. 33 sales between August 28th and August 30th, and then another 39 here between August 16th and 18th. So there are some products selling here. So we are seeing that happen. And you know what? Again, this is still early days, Destined Rivals. There's going to be more of this product printed out. If you can pick this one up for under $100, I think it's a great buy. I think it's a great buy. You can probably get it even cheaper at some of your local TCG shops if they're selling it for cheaper. Again, the local shops in Canada are currently going for around $100 to $125. A little bit pricey. Even GameStop selling the Destined Rivals ETBs at $100 a pop, and that's the cheapest I've seen so far. Now that I think of it, because the local shops I haven't seen for less than 110, and that was during release time. So, and I am talking about Canadian dollar prices here. I'm talking about Canadian dollars. This is US. We're talking about $98 US. So technically, you're looking at around $130 Canadian for this. I do genuinely see this box being a hit in the future. And again, great cards in it as well. Team Rocket's Mewtwo, Team Rocket's Moltres, Ethan's Ho-Ho, Cynthia's Garnchomp, Team Rocket's Nidoking, Team Rocket's Crobat, just so many cards and great artwork with all of these cards as well. So, all honesty, I think this one's going to be a banger set. I think this is going to be a banger box. And again, I'm speaking specifically to this ETB here just because of how cool it looks. I'm being honest, genuinely. It's such a really cool one. And then the set is fantastic as well. Overall, the value of this set is currently ranked at number 4. So Destined Rivals, the Master set, if you were to go for a Master set, it would be ranked the 4th most expensive set. It would be ranked the 4th most expensive set in all of Scarlet and Violet era. The only ones beating it out, of course, are Prismatic Evolutions and White Flare and Black Bolt. And I made a video about that a few days back, talking about the total value of these. So this one over here, I think, is a fantastic buy for the future. If you can get it for under $100 US, I would definitely be going for it. Next up, we have the Paldean Fates ETB. Now, this one's going to be a bit of a wild card because it's going to be a little bit pricey. This is the thing I was talking about, where I was going to be talking about maybe a product or two. It's going to be a little bit pricey, and there is a reason why I'm talking about this product. So just to start off with the price of this. So it's currently going for $231 US, which is quite up there. This was, again, an ETB that was going for around $46.90. And now, again, $231 is quite up there. And hear me out here, hear me out. The cards here, the big cards, of course, are, well, one is the Mew, the bubbly Mew, Mew EX, the blue Mew. And then, of course, you have the Charizard, which is not too bad either. But the Mew over here is the big card. And if it continues to be that big chase card, that big heavy hitter, this set is only going to climb. And I think the Mew has the potential to be in that top 2 or 3 cards of the entirety of the Scarlet and Violet era. And I will be making a video on that as well, just to see what's going on with the top 10, because I haven't done that in quite some time, and we've had so many sets come out and so much change in value and pricing and positioning that it's time to make that video. But again, just to focus on this here, this one over here climbing, the Mew EX climbing in price. That's one of the reasons why. Another reason why is, of course, the set is starting to age. Paldean Fates is not, you know, a young set. It's coming up to 2 years, coming up to 2 years old soon, at the tail end and beginning of next year, which we're already in September. So it's going to be, okay, let's call it a year and 8 months, but still, we're getting close to that 2-year mark. The point is that I don't see this being reprinted. At least, I don't think it's going to get reprinted or restocked or whatever you want to call it, because it's just been out for too long. And, you know, there's so many sets that Pokemon's just launching out. Like, what about Destined Rivals? They need to put some more of that out. They need to put more Prismatic Evolutions out. They need to put more Journey Together out. And then you've got Mega Evolutions right around the corner. Like, who has the time and day to make more Paldean Fates ETBs? All honesty, long-term play here, this is a great one to pick up. In all honesty, by sometime next year, I could probably see this being a $300 ETB, no problem. And again, it's just because of what's going on with Pokemon in general. There are just so many sets. This is not going to get reprinted, and that Mew is going to continue to gain from popularity. And if you pulled it, fantastic. And if you don't have it, it's quite expensive to pick up now. So again, Bubbly Mew pushing the price of the Paldean Fates ETB. Paldean Fates, a decent set as well, popular. And I believe it was in the top 10 as well. It was around the 5th or the 6th most expensive, and it was going for about $1,600 US for a master set of Paldean Fates. But there you go, Paldean Fates, another one that I would consider grabbing some of if you can, and if you can find it for cheaper than this, I'd definitely go for it, because I do feel that this one's going to climb in the future. And next we've got Prismatic Evolutions, and if Prismatic Evolutions continues to be the #1 most expensive set from a master set perspective, then guess what? The Prismatic Evolutions ETB is also going to climb in price in the future. Again, now is a great time to pick this up because it's still under $100 US. You can see here it's actually gone down. It's actually down 25% over the last 6 months. And again, there's the hype that died out a little bit. Pokemon's cooled off a little bit. Hypes around other products. This is a good time. This is a good time. And if you were lucky, you could have picked some of this up at Costco. Costco had the double pack with the ETB as well as the 6-pack, the booster bundle that is, and a little 2-pack. And I believe it was going for around $99 Canadian or something around those lines. Much cheaper as well in the US. I think it was around $70 or $80 US. Could have been even cheaper than that. I don't recall. I didn't see it in the US, but they got it before Canada did. And if you were to pick it up there and it's still available anywhere, fantastic pickup. Just my honest opinion there. But if you can, EB Games or GameStop, they do have them here and there. If you're lucky, you can catch 1 or 2 of them, and you can get it for about $90 to $100 Canadian, which is equivalent to around $65 to $70 US. So there are opportunities to pick this one up. The point of this is that a master set of this is worth over $4,000. And you've got the Sunbreon here that is a huge hype and is the #1 card from what I looked at last time from the entirety of this Scarlet Violet era. And on top of that, the pull rates are horrendous, which means that it's very difficult to get anything from this set. I mean, I've opened up 3 or 4 ETBs. In general, I've opened up about 100 booster pack, and I didn't get a single special illustration rare. Probably unlucky, my honest opinion, probably unlucky. But the point is I didn't get anything from this, and it's very difficult to pull from. And this one over here is probably going to be worth, I would say, around $140 to $150 in about a year from now, once this product starts getting out of rotation. Again, I still think there's some printing going to happen with this. I think it's going to be more of it available from the Pokemon Center, as well as TCG shops and at EB Games and GameStop. So again, there's still an opportunity to pick this one up. And again, with being the most popular and most expensive set from the Scarlet and Violet era, I can only see this one climbing up further. And we've got a couple more products to look at, and I hate to do 2 of the same set, but the Destined Rivals Booster Bundle is also a fantastic pickup right now. It is currently down 42%, going for $48, and you can find this one at GameStops. Most GameStops or EB Games, depending on where you are, Canada, US, they tend to get a lot of restock of this. I've seen it several times. When I walk in, I usually grab 1 or 2 just for fun of it. I open one and I keep one sealed, you know. But this one over here is actually a great one. You're getting 6 booster packs, great value. It's a small box, easy to store. You don't have to take up so much space like your ultra premium collection box or even the ETB. It's less than half the size of an ETB. So this is a great one from a storing perspective, that is. But again, $48.61, not a bad price for this one. And I know we talked about the ETB, the Destined Rivals ETB, but this one over here, also a great pickup. And I love the artwork on it. You've got Giovanni, Mewtwo, you've got the Team Rocket characters, all from essentially your Johto League or your Pokemon Gold and Silver. Then you've got Ethan's Ho-Oh and then Cynthia's Garchomp, all the big bangers here in the front of this box. It's a fantastic one. Great artwork, great price, great cards. This is one that will do well in the future as well. And one last one to wrap it up here, the 151 booster bundle. This is another booster bundle here that I think will do really well. And this one over here is actually on the move. We're looking at $87, which is up about 99% over the last year. And just in June, we were at $66. We started to climb up here, 72 at the end of June, 75 in July, and then boom, we've had this huge pump up here to $87. And there's been 308 sales of this, 308 sales, and some even paying $112. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy to see. But you know what? Pokemon 151 is really getting up there in age. I mean, like, we're talking about, out of all the sets and products we looked at today, Pokemon 151 is the oldest one out of all of this. And how much more can Pokemon print, or how much more do they have in inventory to put out? Those are the questions I'd be asking. And I can see why the price of this has gone up to $86 or $87 currently. The one odd thing about Pokemon 151 is that the overall set is not worth as much as some of the other ones that we talked about today, and it's ranked about 7th or 8th in the top 10 of how expensive a set. Of how expensive a master set of this is. Really, the Charizard is the only one that's above $200. The rest of the cards are all even under $70. I don't recall any of them being past $70. The Venusaur EX, the Blastoise EX, none of the SARs were past $70 with the exception of that Charizard, that is. So interesting to see here. We'll probably see the card prices climb a little bit as well as this ages a little bit more. But the sealed product is what everyone is after here, and $87.61 is what it's going for. I think this one will be worth over $100 at the end of this year. You can take my opinion on it or not, it's up to you, but you're already seeing people selling it over $100, so I could see it just escalating over that point in the near future. So that is a quick look at 5 products that are great pickups for long-term investment. And when I say long-term investment, I'm talking about 2 to 3 years, as the price of these products are going to surge. And if you're looking for smaller products, the Pokemon 151 as well as the Destined Rivals booster bundles are great pickups. For the ETBs that we looked at, the Destined Rivals one is a definite hit. I just love the artwork on it with the Team Rocket logo and then Giovanni as well as Mewtwo. It's going to be a classic. It's going to be something that people want to have sealed in their collections and will be worth something. Prismatic Evolutions, the #1 set from Scarlet and Violet era, will definitely pick up once the product stops printing or stops restocking. Less of it becomes available. Of course, that will go up in price. And with Paldean Fates, another great ETB, a little bit pricey. You can go both ways on this one, but that Mew EX, the bubbly Mew, is what's really helping push that one up. And of course, that one is an aging set as well. Let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on this. And if there are other products that I didn't talk about, which are great pickups right now, throw them in the comments. And if you guys got this far in the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. My name's TRV. You guys are the greatest, and I'll see you next time.